All right, let's go. We are sold out. We got 2 breaks tonight. We got a lot of this mega. So I put it on the Facebook group, Double Barrel Action Cards. Probably about 2 weeks worth of breaks. So let's get it. Big game tonight, game 7. LA Dodgers and the upstart Atlanta Braves. I like LA big time. And I don't even think it's going to be close. I think you're looking at like a 6-2 win or something like that. LA's bullpen is questionable. Let's be real. Let's be real. But their bats are on fire, and that's what they need, baby. Yeah, the Rays pulled it out last night. How about that? I was watching. You guys read that story about that dude who claims he didn't hedge his bet? He's a liar. He's a liar. Professional gamblers always hedge their bets. I'm not a professional gambler. I'd love to be, though. That'd be sweet. But that guy's like, no, I ran the analytics. I'm a numbers guy. Bullshit. Bullshit. He might be a numbers guy, but that guy hedged his bet. No way. It was like a $300,000 winner on the D-Rays, a future bet he placed in January, so he didn't have to leverage 150 grand. You know what I'm saying? He covered that bet. There's no way. No way. All right. Anyways, let's go. This stuff, we got 5 boxes, 35 cards per box. You have the 5 chrome packs, and then the mojo. So let's get it. Best of luck to everyone. If you need something, what up, Jarsma? If you need something, utilize the chat. Hey, you missed a card. Whatever. I haven't got that in a while, but every now and then I get that. Other than that, Game 7, a full slate of NFL games today, a nice sports afternoon. I'm coming to you live from the headquarters of DBA in Central Florida, and finally the weather is starting to relax. And I know you guys are like, oh, I live in wherever, and it's cold here. I get it. I get it. But it's hot, bro. So when this weather cools down like it was today, it was beautiful. I was outside a lot of the day. I love it. It was great. Absolutely great. Let's go. Let's hit that shit right now. Again, I said this the other day. I think I'm going to do every intro because this product is very unique. You're here for a reason. There's no way anybody's on this break like, oh, what's this stuff? Nah. You guys know what you're here for, and it's the exclusive chrome packs. We get 2 of these per box. We do them at the end like a grand finale. So relax. If anything, this is a warm-up for my beautiful pipes. That's right. I got to warm up the voice and keep it going, baby. So let's see what we have tonight. Let's hit that shit right now. We get 2 break. We get another one at 10 o'clock. Yadier Molina. St. Louis Cardinals. Hyun-Jin Ryu. Toronto Blue Jays, Nick Solak. Texas Rangers, Logan Allen. Cleveland Indians, and a Yoshi Tsutsago. Tampa Bay Rays, your AL champion. Tampa Bay Rays, Charlie Blackmon. Colorado Rockies, Keston Hiura. Milwaukee Brewers, there is a Logan Allen. Cleveland Indians, Yoshi Tsutsago. Tampa Bay Rays, Michael Baez. San Diego Padres, another Charlie Blackmon. Another Keston Hiura. Pete Alonso. Beautiful card. New York Mets. Pete Alonso. Chris Bryant. Chicago Cubs. John Means. Every time I see this, you guys remember that running back? And Jarsma, you're probably going to remember this guy because he played for the Chargers. Mid-90s. Natron Means. I'm not a big Chris Berman guy, but I did like some of his shtick. Which was Natron Means business. Do you guys remember that? This guy was a running back for the Chargers for maybe like 3 years in the 90s, like before Phillip Rivers. This was, God, they might have had Neil O'Donnell back then. Remember that Charger team, Neil O'Donnell? And then I think Neil O'Donnell played for the Steelers too. We were talking hockey the other night. Now we're talking mid-90s NFL. Come on now. Yordan Alvarez, Houston. A beautiful card there for the Astros. They almost pulled it off. Wouldn't have that been something? Would have that been something if they were able to pull it off, and if the Dodgers win, if they still got to play the game. It looks like there's rain. Jarsma with the update. Just delaying the inevitable. AJ Puck, Oakland A's. There is a Corey Kluber. Texas Rangers, Chris Bryant, Chicago Cubs. Another John Means. Baltimore, Adrian Morejon, San Diego Padres. Another Yordan Alvarez. So look at that. Houston. This guy had like 19 homers last year. His knee was hurt a little bit this year. He'll be back next year. I like him. He's one of the 5 or 6 guys that I'm scoping. If I get good deals on him, I scoop him up. I buy shit online too. I don't just do breaks. Come on now. AJ Puck, Oakland A's, Buster Posey, Giants, and another Corey Kluber, Texas Rangers. Where is that game, Jarsma? Right, the AL Championship Series was in San Diego. And is the NL in Texas, or is that just in Arlington, or is that just where they're doing the World Series? Because I believe the World Series is going to be held in Arlington. No, Jarsma, I wasn't calling out where you live, bro. I just know you live on the West Coast. My bad. Yeah. I'm not throwing your address out there, man. I ship all to you guys. You know what I mean? I would do that. That's fine. You live in San Diego. That's good. But I just figured you might. Oh, there it is. Yes, Means was pretty good. Oh, he was a Steeler. So who was the quarterback that I'm thinking of? Who was the quarterback for the Chargers back before they drafted Drew Brees? You know what I mean? God, who was that? Are you sure it wasn't O'Donnell? I know O'Donnell was a Steeler. Because I think O'Donnell was with those teams, like Yancey Thigpen was one of the wide receivers in the 90s. Right? Cower was the coach. And they lost to the Chargers in 95, I believe. And then the Chargers just got destroyed by the Niners. That was Steve Young. He took the monkey off his back. Everybody remember that? The Niners went and paid. They got Dion for a year. They were loaded. They had like an all-star team. And everybody knew that year the true Super Bowl was the Cowboys-Niners NFC Championship. That shit was epic. Oh, my God, that was epic. Have you seen a Kyle Tucker? Not yet. I haven't been looking, Eric. I can start, like, for real, bro. Yeah, the guy was a bust. Yeah, Natron Means didn't last long. Then that's what's rough in the NFL. You have 2-3 good years. Football is brutal, and it's crazy, right? Football's so brutal, and it's the only sport with where the contracts are not guaranteed. Guaranteed in Major League Baseball. Guaranteed. NBA is unbelievable. You ink a deal in the NBA, you can just do whatever. You're getting your money. NFL, they will cut your ass like that. They will cut your... Stan Humphries. Gianni. I appreciate it. Raimundo. Hopefully I pronounced that correct, my man. Adbert Alzolay, Chicago Cubs, Alex Bregman. Houston Astros in a Jose Barrio. I like this guy. If you guys like to gamble, when this guy's pitching, throw your money on Minnesota. Go and get it. Nice young pitcher. Real nice. Juan Soto, Washington Nationals. Matt Chapman, Oakland A's, and another Blake Snell. Blake Snell going to the World Series. Anthony Rendon, L.A. Angels, Brusdar Graterol. L.A. Dodgers, and here we go. Here we go. Chicago White Sox. You're on the board, yes. There you go, baby. Chicago White Sox. Beautiful card there. So you'll see, I'll put the notables there. Obviously, we're waiting for that. No worries. Abraham El Toro Loco. Houston Astros. Jacob deGrom, New York Mets. And a Manny Machado. Manny Machado, San Diego Padres. Jordan Yamamoto. Jordan Yamamoto, Miami Marlins. Tony Gonsolin. L.A. Dodgers. Brendan McKay. Tampa Bay Rays. Bobby Bradley. Cleveland. And maybe that Super Bowl was 94. The Super Bowls are hard for me to remember because I have no memory, and they're all with the Roman numerals. Super Bowl 28 and all. You know what I mean? They don't tell you the year. You got to do all the backwards. I'm good with numbers, but I get bored. But I know you guys remember that. I'm 39, so if you guys are a little bit older than me, you should be all over that shit. That Niners team was stacked. I believe it was 95. I believe it was. Because the year before with the strike and stuff in baseball, what a shitty year that was. Gleyber Torres, Yankees. Jesus Luzardo, Oakland A's. Yu Chang, Cleveland. Clevenger was traded to San Diego. This one's going to Cleveland. On the card, Nolan Arenado, Colorado Rockies. Mookie Betts. Get ready tonight. And if it is a rain out and it's still, or if it's rain delay, I might place another bet on the Dodgers for Mookie Betts on if they have him on the hits, the prop bets. Mookie Betts is going to destroy it tonight. Love Mookie Betts. Francisco Lindor, Cleveland, Freddie Freeman. Atlanta Braves and a J.D. Martinez. J.D. Martinez, Boston. Beautiful. Here it is. Box number 3. Let's get it. We got a couple more, or we have one more break tonight, and then I teased it last night. We get that Bowman Sapphire. God, I love that stuff. The Bowman Sapphire, I think we only have like 6 teams left, so if you guys want to get in on that, get in on it there. I have 3 additional boxes. I'm going to put one up in the Facebook group for sure. I should probably start pre-selling that shit. Double barrel action cards, double barrel private reserve. Come and get it. Yeah, I love Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts. Again, you guys heard me complain all summer. Yes, I know. It hurt. I'm a Sox fan. I still don't fucking understand why you don't lock that motherfucker up forever. Keep him in a Red Sox. Why can't he be like Trout? Keep him in a Red Sox uniform for 20 years, but no, they want to focus. No, I'll never get it, man. Especially when you got Luis Robert. Especially when you got the money. And they'll go spend it on some garbage-ass pitching. You got to get rid of Sale. You got to get rid of all those guys. They could have kept Mookie Betts. Just give him the $300 million or whatever. He's going to be one of those Dodger guys, and it's cool, man. I get it. Sports is sport. I don't hate it when a player gets paid. I said this a couple weeks ago. How many people can say they are at the best 1% of the job that they do, whether you're a plumber, whether you're a sales guy, whether you're a painter, whatever you do. Guys like that, like Major League Baseball, be able to square up what the ball and the bat and whatever, right? Field, 5-tool, all that stuff. Come on now. Adbert Alzolay, Chicago Cubs. Alex Bregman, Houston. Jose Barrios, Minnesota Twins. And another Bruce Starr, Gratterall, L.A. Dodgers. And here we go. Another double barrel for Luis Robert. Boy, oh boy, are the White Sox loaded. Every time I pull this guy's card. Last night we had an Andrew Vaughn autograph. The White Sox, if they don't win something, and they don't necessarily have to win the World Series because other teams have talent as well, but boy, they need to go on a run to maybe get to 1 or 2 World Series in the next 5 years. For real. Especially with the Yankees kind of whatever. The Red Sox are probably going to be down again for another year or 2 unless they just decide to spend. Brian Reynolds, Pittsburgh Pirates. Nico Horner, Chicago Cubs. Shogo Akiyama, Cincinnati Reds. Another Abraham El Toro Loco, Houston. Shohei Ohtani, L.A. Angels. Jacob deGrom, New York Mets. Manny Machado, San Diego Padres. Matt Chapman, Oakland A's. Yusei Kikuchi, Seattle Mariners. And another Francisco Lindor, Cleveland. Nolan Arenado, Colorado Rockies. Another Mookie Betts. Come and get it. Dodgers. Yu Chang, Cleveland Indians. Mike Clevenger, Cleveland as well. Juan Soto. A beautiful shot there. Juan Soto. Pete Alonso, New York Mets. Blake Snell, Tampa Bay Rays. J.D. Martinez, he ain't going to be there longer. I think he's got a player option. He'd be dumb not to trigger that because he ain't the same. He ain't the same. I think his best years were in Detroit. Best year, Detroit, he saw a lot more pitches. He took care of it. And then he was in like Arizona, right? Or was he in Arizona then? I don't know. Freddie Freeman, Atlanta, and Jordan Yamamoto. Oh, what? Get rid of I don't think Dave Roberts is the problem. I think it's when you have a stud like Clayton Kershaw and he just can't pitch in the postseason. Obviously they're not going to get rid of him, but come on, man. Your horse has got to fucking win the race. And he probably will get fired. You know what I'm saying? He probably will get fired. But it ain't his fault. If anything, it would be just to shake things up, get a new guy in there. Baseball is one of those sports where you always see these retread managers, and nothing against like Dusty Baker but maybe could Tony La Russa come out? Right? I heard Tony La Russa attached to another. Would a Dodger fan be all right with like a Tony La Russa, somebody like that? Because obviously the Dodgers had boy, I should stop the stream right now. I can't. Tommy Lasorda. God, almost couldn't remember his name. I'd have to pass in my baseball fan card if I couldn't remember Lasorda. Classic. Even though every time I think of Tommy Lasorda, you know where I'm going. You know where I'm going, and I'm not going dirty. I'm going to that All-Star game where he was, and then you're like, man, he is pretty old. And then I remember Don Zimmer when Pedro was saying shit. Right? Was it Don Zimmer? They shoved him to the ground. God, that shit was 20 years ago, man. It was 04 or 03. Is Zimmer still around? Those guys were old back then. I wonder if they're still around now. Yeah, Rick Renteria was canned. He was a hold guy, though. And I don't like it when guys lose their job. Whether it's like in real life, you know what I'm saying, or in baseball and stuff. Obviously, when certain coaches, you know, they lose control, they have to be replaced. But Renteria, I always thought I wasn't necessarily shocked. I was a little surprised because I figured they'd give him another year with the guys in a full season. But he was kind of always like that holdover. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. You guys did go with Joe Torre. You threw a lot of money at him after the whole Yankees run with that went through. Rhys Hoskins. Oh, has he? Okay, yeah. And I wasn't joking on that, guys. I joke on a lot of shit, but I don't joke about shit like that. That was me kind of thinking out loud, like, is that guy still around? Because 2020, fuck COVID. We'll throw that out there right now. Hashtag fuck COVID. But 2020's taken a lot from the MLB. Tom Seaver, Bob Gibson, like huge names. Huge names. And I'm missing like 5 dudes. For real. Rhys Hoskins, Philadelphia Phillies, Aaron Judge. All rise. Aaron Judge, New York Yankees. Eduardo Escobar, Arizona Diamondbacks, and a Eugenio Suarez. Cincinnati Reds, and a Steven Strasburg, Washington Nationals. Austin Meadows, Tampa Bay Rays, Anthony Rizzo. The Cubs are intriguing because they're coming up, I think, in one more year where they're going to have to figure out if they're keeping Chris Bryant, and I don't think they are. Yeah, I said it. I don't think they are. Lester's done. He's older. But this team, they won it in 16. They got to find a way to hold on or they're done. I mean, obviously the Cubs are like, we'll take that World Series. But they were so loaded. They should have found a way to keep it going. Jordan Yamamoto, Miami Marlins, Tony Gonsolin, L.A. Dodgers, Brendan McKay, Tampa Bay Rays, Andres Munoz, San Diego Padres, Bobby Bradley. He's just waiting for Santana to get the fuck out the way. Santana's all that money. That's what sucks. Baseball's got all that dead money where they just let those guys go. Gleyber Torres, New York Yankees, and looky here, the bloodline, Bo Bichette. Toronto Blue Jays. There it is. A beautiful card there, and wouldn't you know, Randy Arozarena, a.k.a. Babe Ruth. This guy's got 7 homers. 7 homers. Great job, Tampa Bay Rays. Marcus Semien, Oakland A's. Marcus Semien, Evan Longoria. He was like a lifetime Tampa Bay Ray guy. He's been with the Giants for a couple years now. How long? Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't always do. They just do the totals. Rookie of the Year. He was a big-time Rookie of the Year. He signed like a 10-year deal with them. He was a rookie when they went to the World Series. Francisco Lindor, Cleveland. J.D. Martinez, Boston Red Sox. Freddie Freeman, Atlanta Braves. There is a Yadier Molina. St. Louis, Hyun-Jin Ryu. Toronto Blue Jays, Nick Solak, Texas Rangers. Big Willie Calhoun, Texas. And a Sheldon Neuse, Oakland A's. Alrighty. Final box, and then the show will begin. The main event. The main event. Let's go, baby. Let's see what we can get right here, right now. Right here, right now. There it is. You bleed Dodger blue. We all bleed blue, Eric. Until it hits the air, it turns red. Come on now, bro. Look at that bullshit. I like the Dodgers tonight. That rain, though, I'm kind of stuck doing the break here, Jarsma. Is it like hardcore rain or what? Is there a delay or just a little bit? You know what I'm saying? All right, here it is. Couple more packs and we're moving on. Another Luis Robert. So if you ain't stacking, you ain't macking. Let's go, baby. All right. Here it is. Jose Barrios. Jose Barrios, Minnesota Twins again. Brian Reynolds. Pittsburgh Pirates, Nico Horner. Chicago Cubs, Corey Kluber. The Klubot, Texas Rangers, Chris Bryant. Vegas native. Could he go to Philly? Boy, he and his Vegas brother, if you will. Bryce Harper. I don't think they have enough money to do it. Gleyber, maybe he ends up in Boston. Because Rafael Devers ain't working out. I'm so ready to give up on Devers. He's only been in the league 2 years. That's bullshit. That was mean. I got to take that back. Half take it back. I'm brutal. Gleyber Torres, Yankees, Jesus Luzardo, Oakland, and a Brendan McKay. Tampa Bay Rays, Brewstar, Gratterall, L.A. Dodgers, and there he is, Mr. Steal Your Girl. And boy, oh boy, will he after this year. I was at the local card shop yesterday. He's on the cover of Topps Gold Label. Luis Robert. He's getting the pub. He deserves it. Hey, man, when prospects come through, he ain't no TVP, right? Anybody remember TVP? Todd Van Poppel. That's right. You might, Jarsma. You're out west. I know, not necessarily Oakland, but TVP, baby. Todd Van Poppel. Jesus Luzardo, Oakland. Edbert Alzolay, Chicago Cubs. And Alex Bregman, Houston. Garrett Cole, New York Yankees. Buster Posey, San Francisco Giants. Andres Munoz, San Diego Padres. And a Bobby Bradley. Cleveland. Freddie Freeman, Atlanta Braves. Jordan Yamamoto. Miami Marlins, Tony Gonsolin, L.A. Dodgers, Andres Munoz, San Diego Padres, another Bobby Bradley. Gleyber Torres, New York Yankees, Eugenio Suarez, Cincinnati, and a Steven Strasburg. Yeah, next year he is, but they're going to move Lindor. Cleveland will move Lindor. I'm surprised they didn't move him this year. He'll be moved unless he's going in as a free agent. Because if he's a free agent now with the season over, Cleveland's ridiculous for not moving him. That makes no sense at all. All right, here we go. Best of luck, guys. This is what we came for. This is what we came for. The Mojo exclusive, baby. I like Lindor. But I also like Xander Bogaerts. Xander's somebody they're going to keep. And the Red Sox are also going to keep Xander Bogaerts. I like Benintendi. But they need to basically retool their whole pitching staff. All right, here we go. It's early, Jarsma. It's early. When I was younger and I gambled a shit ton, I used to bet those, will a team score in the first inning, like all the time. I remember that. And I would get so jacked up for the first inning of baseball games. And I had the package and stuff. And then I would just watch the first inning. I think they like Xander Bogaerts, man. I do. Unless you're going to move Lindor to third or some Jason Dominguez. We'll see. We will see what's up with this pack. There it is. All right. All right, guys. Best of luck. We might have two in here. Let's go, baby. Francisco Alvarez, New York Mets. Adonis Medina, Philadelphia Phillies in the dawn of glory. Kevin Smith, New York Mets. Here we go. Upside down games because we don't have QC at Topps. Dalton Jeffries, Oakland A's, and a Quinn Priester. Quinn Priester. Pittsburgh Pirates, Mike Ciani. Cincinnati Reds, and old BWJ Bobby Witt Jr. How about that? You know we love Bobby Witt. Always. Bloodline, Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. is the man. There it is. Beautiful card, Kansas City. Look at this card for the New York Mets. Brett Beatty, purple, 62 out of 250. So a beautiful card for the New York Mets. How about that? The New York Mets, baby. Beautiful there. Again, that is 62 out of 250. All right, give me 1 second here. One second. Let me take care of this. All right, much better. Much better. Corey Lee, Houston, and a Trevor Larnach, Minnesota. Mark Vientos, New York Mets. Bryce Terang, Milwaukee Brewers, and a Lewin Diaz, the dawn of glory for Miami. Dawn of glory, Miami Marlins. Jared Kelenic, Seattle Mariners. Seth Corey, San Francisco Giants. Noelvi Marte, this guy's a stud. Noelvi Marte, Seattle Mariners. Jorge Mateo, Oakland, and a Brandon Marsh. So the Angels, 35 at a 150. So 35 at a 150. How about that? Yeah, with that Band-Aid, I can't fucking barely open the plastic. Come on, man. Brandon Marsh. L.A. Angels. Again, that is 35 at a 150. We'll take it. Jason Dominguez, New York Yankees. I'll take care of that here momentarily. Mackenzie Gore, San Diego Padres. Jared Kelenic, Seattle Mariners. Seth Corey, San Francisco Giants. There is a Sixto Sanchez, Miami Marlins, and a Dylan Carlson. St. Louis Cardinals. Luis Garcia, Washington Nationals, and another Jason Dominguez. So beautiful there. We just got two double barrel action. Mackenzie Gore, San Diego, and another Kevin Smith, dawn of glory. Kevin Smith, New York Mets. Tristan Lutz, Milwaukee Brewers. Mickey Moniak, Philadelphia Phillies. Mike Ciani, Cincinnati Reds, and another Bobby Witt Jr. He's heating up. Let's go, baby. Bobby Witt Jr. There he is. Sam Huff, dawn of glory for Texas. Love Jeter Downs, Boston Red Sox. Key cog in that Mookie Betts deal. Tristan McKenzie, Cleveland Indians. Dalton Varsho, Arizona Diamondbacks. Yusniel Diaz, Baltimore, and some Tampa Bay love for Shane Baz. It's pink, 24 at a 199. 24 out of 199, Tampa Bay. There it is. So how about that? Beautiful card there. Tampa Bay Rays. There's Alejandro Kirk, Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays. Corey Ray, Milwaukee Brewers. Estevan Florial, New York Yankees, and a Forrest Whitley, Houston, and a Jarren Duran, Boston Red Sox. Francisco Alvarez, New York Mets. Adonis Medina, Philadelphia Phillies. And Nolan Jones, Cleveland. And look at this, Dane Dunning behind Dane Dunning. Another purple, it's Ethan Hearn, Cubs. 51 out of 250. 51 out of 250. Yeah, take care, Jarsma. We'll see you, bud. All right, we got a couple left and a quick recap, but this one's just about over. So it doesn't look like we got any ink this evening unless there is something hidden there. Nice Hearn, Chicago Cubs. Sean Hagil, San Francisco, and another Shane Baz. All right, so give me a second here to take care of these three cards. Bobby Witt Jr. and the Jason Dominguez crew. And then we will do a quick recap, and that's it. We got another break coming up at 10 o'clock. Watch a little bit of this Dodger game here. Dodgers, Braves. And then see what we can do from there. And I will be back at 10 o'clock. We'll do a quick recap, no worries. There it is. Another Jason Dominguez. How about that? All right, so to go real quick, notable cards. We got some numbered cards as well. All right, so, well, this is pretty straightforward. We had two Jason Dominguez right there, two Bobby Witt Jr.'s. The Mojo exclusive Bobby Witt Jr.'s, Kansas City, 3 Luis Robert. 3 Luis Robert, Chicago White Sox, 2 Yordan Alvarez. 1 Bo Bichette, Toronto Blue Jays, and then we had 2 purples. We had Brett Beatty coming in at 62 out of 250, New York Mets. We had an Ethan Hearn, 51 out of 250 there, Chicago Cubs. Shane Baz, come and get it, Shane Baz, 24 out of 199. Come on now, Tampa. And Brandon Marsh, 35 out of 150. If you like what we're doing, go to the Facebook group, Double Barrel Action Cards, Double Barrel Private Reserve. We're coming back at 10 o'clock tonight with another break. You guys have a great evening. I'm out.